So now I'm going to talk to you about your conversations. There's a lot of things on the platform, but at the end of the day, I just want to focus you on the things that you're probably going to really want to pay attention to in your business and things you might want to have a bit more knowledge on so that you don't feel lost when you're using the platform, so you feel super sort of in control of everything, right? So here we have the conversations. You'll see the conversations tab right here. You'll have unread, which is your unread messages, the things that have obviously not been replied to. This is just the same as your phone, right? And then you have recent, again, these are your recent messages, starred messages, so you can obviously start your messages over here. So if you do that, they'll then be saved. So you see here, unmarked as starred, so you'll see there's a star in this corner. So you might want that, really important client, customer, wherever it may be, or maybe just something you want to refer to or back to at any point. And then you're going to see assigned to me. So in your workflows, depending on who, if it's just you as a sole business owner, or if you have staff, there are people like, let's say you have salespeople or receptionists or whatever it may be. And they're the people that kind of really pay attention to the lead flow, right? Because as a business owner, maybe you're not dealing with that on a day-to-day basis. Maybe you're in a big company with more staff, right? So what you'll find out is that actually you can assign conversations and leads to specific people in your team. Now you'll see the owner of this, and obviously I'm just showing you a demo account right now. I obviously want to minimize sharing private data, but you'll see the owner here. So that might be your name, a receptionist name, whoever, right? And then you'll have their contact information. So you'll see the email, which is again a fake email, Maya Gomez, the number, and then what you'll see here is a list of what we call DND, do not disturb. So if at any point your contact here has filled in any of these things, when you use the workflow, your workflow will automatically stop doing things if it's not allowed to do them. So if you take, like, I don't know, do not disturb all, the AI literally can't do anything. Or not even just your AI, but your email. So let's say they do D&D your email. Your client says, stop emailing me. If we D&D email, it means they won't receive emails, but if they haven't D&D the text message, they can still receive the text message. The other cool thing you can do on here is you can look at your active automations. So what you'll see is when you start to learn your automations available to you, which I have more lessons on, you'll see what automations they're actually receiving so that you can understand the kind of communication they're getting. Same thing with tags. So you'll see here, this AI on tag is essentially meaning that like the AI is listening to this conversation. So at any point, if I remove this tag, if a client messages this person, no AI is going to reply. So you remove the tag, AI stops. Leave the AI tag on, it's going to allow us to automate the service of that lead. You'll then see like the AI chat has booked an appointment, which goes to show that it's been booked, right? The appointment's been booked. So these are some like really sort of, I guess, main things that you'll actually look out for. Now, the other thing, as I said, is you are in the conversations tab. So for example, you'll see here that you're getting an SMS from the lead. So say, hey, is this Radiant's Glow? And then within the same minute, you see 128 to 128, within the same minute, you're getting a response from the lead. Now, straight away, it's then going to go to the qualification of this lead, helping them with what they want, qualifying them, and then it's going through. So if I scroll through this quickly, you can see how the whole conversation works. It's then going through and then asking them the qualifying questions over here. And so it's breaking it down, qualifying the questions, qualifying the prospect, going through, really picking out what specific areas they're looking to do, so on and so forth. And then it goes down all the way through, right? And then, the person wants to consult with the person, ask a few health questions, all these things, keeps going through, right? Look how quick this is happening, super fast. Now, what you'll see is they want to book an appointment, it suggests some times, and and they say, I'd like the student's appointment. So they're getting the name, the details, and they're saying, our student's opening is at 4 p.m. or 4:30 p.m. And tomorrow morning afternoon slot starting 8 a.m. Would you like to book today at 4 p.m. or would you like to book another time? Yes, I'd like the soonest. And then you're going to see here your appointments. And then your AI is going to send the relevant automations for appointments. So if I click view appointment, it's then going to break it down. So Maya Gomez, the phone number, email, the appointment owner, what calendar they're going to, like the timing, everything, right? And that's going to trigger all your automations, your communication, your nurturing to make sure they show up, etc. Also, you don't have to do anything. Now, you'll also have the opportunity created. So I'll show you that in a separate video, but that's in your opportunities. So your conversations is like looking, imagine, the way I explain this, right, is like, let's say I have WhatsApp or whatever it may be. If I go into WhatsApp and I don't go into a message, see all the people in my WhatsApp, the opportunities available. We're going directly into a conversation to look at these details of a specific conversation. Now, that means you can see on the left-hand side all your conversations, and then click in to get the detail of the conversation going on. And it's usually, the syncing is very close. So whilst an AI is talking, you can even see an AI in my client, our clients have seen this a lot of times. You can literally see the AI book appointments for you on autopilot. It's crazy. So you're going to then see that in your opportunity. So you'll see the opportunity, and what you'll see is all the details in there. So really clear. And I'll show you the opportunities as I said in a separate video. But as a business owner, especially when you're new to AI, it's very normal, and maybe how you want to tweak things is, let's say that you want the AI to have maybe a bit of a different personality or whatever, the communication, right, you want to tweak it a bit. You can see, have full visibility of it going on in here. And so it's really nice and simple. And obviously, you will have a number attached to this. So if you want to then send a text yourself, and you, for example, let's say you want to take off the AI completely. So what you do is you just remove the AI tag, and then you say like, hey, just letting you know XYZ. You can then send that text. So you can send a text this way. You can also send an email. So you can go ahead and send this email. Hello, whatever it may be, you can send the email. So you can control all your communications in a singular platform, so you're not having to like kind of do a bunch of things at the same time. So that's how your your conversation tab works. Quick summary, you're able to see specific details on your leads, your current customers, your customers being reactivated, all in a single place, where you even see the emails, the SMS, the opportunities, the pipeline stage updates, the booking appointment updates, all in one place. So this is where you kind of want to check day to day if you want to look at the conversations going on with your prospects and your customers.